Sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows. Everything that's wonderful is what I feel when. Hi guys, this is Thiviya here all the way from Malaysia. I'm a professional conference host and MC. I'm also the founder of Tea Talks. Very happy to be joining you guys in the Train of Positivity Summit, and a huge congratulations to MPP Presentations for organizing this, pulling this off, spreading the joy and positivity around the world. Kudos to you guys. So I'm just going to be sharing my 2 cents of what I went through in my life. And to begin with, right, when I was very young, when I was 4 years old, 5 years old, around that time, I loved talking to myself in front of the mirror. I'll participate in storytelling, public speaking competition when I was in primary and secondary school. I just love talking. I just love presenting, being in front of the screen. And what happened next, how to make that into a career as I finished high school, I didn't know. I had no clue. Because I know I love talking, but how do I make it into a career? It's a question mark, right? But when I was in high school, I actually finished it in science stream. So the obvious next step was for me to become a medicine doctor. Being in the Indian family, my parents were expecting me to become a medicine doctor. But as I finished my high school, I met a group of entrepreneurs who are really passionate about what they are doing, what they love to do, and they're actually making it into a sustainable career. They're actually changing their passion into a profession successfully. And that was really an inspiration for me, and I wanted to do the same. And that got me to talk to my parents, convince them that I'm not going to become a medicine doctor, and why I want to do hosting, why I want to do emceeing and all. I convinced them successfully. And with their blessing, I pursued a degree in communication, majoring in broadcasting, because I wanted to learn what happens both in front and behind the camera. And that way, I actually pursued and began broadcasting. I actually started about 6 years ago, and ever since I started broadcasting, I was already doing hosting, interviewing entrepreneurs, have my own talk show, and that way I gained experiences and skills to face the public, getting paid gigs and all. So after about a year, I did my very first conference, and ever since then I've been doing a lot of conferences and seeing the interest towards conference was because since I started with talk show, I loved interviewing people. I love moderating panel sessions, so that interest came from there. And also people my age actually think conferences are very boring. But I wanted to change that perception, and I came on board and making sure conferences also has the fun, but at the same time it also delivers the knowledge and all. So that started from there. Along the way, I did a lot of award ceremonies, product launches, and many conferences mainly. But what happens after that is the question though, because I was getting the money, because when you do what you love to do, when you follow your heart, when you're really passionate and creative, the money just comes right in. The success just comes right in. And as you have the success, as you have the money, what do you do about it is the question. And for me, about a year ago, I made a huge mistake, because as the money comes by, my ego went up. The mindset that I'm somebody right now. I'm someone. I have the authority to make the decisions, and when your ego goes up, you make mistakes that you're not very proud of. It brings you to places that you're not very proud of. And yeah, as I went through that mistake, I had a group of people around me telling me that move past the mistake. It's just the mistake, and you need to do what you came here to do. And the mistake also happens because I actually lose focus on what my heart was to do, what is my purpose, my bigger purpose of why I'm doing all this, my self-awareness. I neglected all this. So when that happens, everything goes down the drain. And I haven't really shared this publicly with, like this, but yeah, someday I have to do this. So when that happens, it's the beauty of following the heart, if you ask me, because nobody told you it's going to be easy. Nobody told you it's going to be easy. It's a roller coaster ride. It's going to be both happiness and lovey-dovey, because you are following your heart. You are really passionate, but it's also very challenging, if you ask me. And it's very thrilling doing what I love to do. I'm speaking to people every day, I'm hosting conferences, but I also cannot forget the purpose of why I started, the purpose of me following my heart. And just that one thing that mistake has taught me is that appreciating relationships more, family more, appreciating people. The importance of building relationship with people that you see is the most important thing that the mistake has taught me. And the beauty of how nature and the universe works, there's always lesson in everything that you do. Even the worst mistake, worst nightmare, there's going to be something that you're going to be learning from there. And that's what happened to me. And ever since then, I actually trying to come back into the picture, go back to the focus, go back to the purpose of why I started what I started. And things has been going really smooth since then. And I've been approaching international clients right now since everyone is at home. It's COVID. So I hope everyone is safe. And when that happens, that's how I actually met Train of Positivity Summit. It's amazing how things are right now. But one thing we always have to remember is that following the heart is the blueprint of your life. When you lose focus or when you don't actually follow your heart, it will teach you a lot of stuff. So when you learn everything, it will actually bring you to a different level. The lessons will be in a different level. So with that, I think that's just about a little bit of what I went through in my life. And to everyone, if you're listening to this, do what you love to do, follow your heart. And thank you so much for listening. If you like to work together with me, you can check out thiviya.com, thiviya.com, and let's connect. And thank you so much for listening, and you have a nice day.
Thank you for joining us for the 2021 Train of Positivity Virtual Summit. If you have enjoyed this positive message, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. If sharing, please don't forget to use the hashtag Train of Positivity. Continue to have a great day, and thanks again for tuning in.